Hello everybody, welcome you all at Learning is Fun with Prajnaparamita. I am again with you with another very important lesson. And today's lesson, I am going to tell you more information and some important information about two verbs. The verbs are hear and listen to. These two verbs apparently look similar, but in different contexts, they do not use in the same way. So, what is their similarity and what is the difference while using these two verbs in different contexts? Now, I am going to tell you. So, stay with me till the end to know everything more clearly ever. Now, as I have told you earlier, these two verbs apparently mean similar, but there is some differences while using them in several contexts. So, first I have to introduce or I am going to tell about the verb here. Here mean that is here is ordinary way to say or ordinary word to say something came or come to our ears. So, if we say suddenly I heard a strange noise, but we never say suddenly I listened to a strange noise. And you may say that, can you hear me? So, in these contexts or here in these situations, you may use this verb here because it means that something come or came to our ears. But when I'm going to or when we are using the word listen to, the context or the situation is quite different. Here, the meaning of listen is quite deeper in that sense. When or while we are talking about listen to something, that means we are paying attention to something or we are listening something or we are doing something with rapt attention. That means listen actually means to talk about paying attention to sounds that are going on in progress. This is another vital feature or vital information about the verb listen. That is, you have to pay attention while you are doing the capacity or while you are doing the action or acting of listening. You have to pay attention and to whom or which you are paying attention, which is going on in progress. And it emphasizes the idea of concentrating, trying to hear as well as possible. That is, there is action in while we talking about listen to, there must be an action of concentration. You have to be or you must be paying attention or you listen to that thing with rapt attention, rather you can say. So here are the examples for you. I didn't notice you because I was listening to the radio. That is, I am listening to the radio with rapt attention or with great concentration. So I didn't listen to you that you came here or doing something, that is. And here in this context again, you do not use was hearing listener radio, because while we are talking about we are hear radio or hearing radio, that means that you may not be possibly concentrating in that act, or you may not paying attention, or you are not moved in that action. But when you are talking about listen, it means that you are deliberately doing that action with attention, with great attention or devotion. So now I'm going to tell you, you can hear something without wanting. That is another important thing. That is, many times we have several noise come to our ears, and sometimes we wish to or want to hear them, or we may not like to hear them. We just ignore them. So in any of those contexts, you may use the word here or use the verb here. But while we are talking about listen to, I have told you earlier, it means that you are deliberately doing that action. So here are the examples for you that will help you to understand everything more clearly. I heard them talking in the next room, but I didn't really listen to what they were saying because I'm not paying attention, or I don't want, or I'm not interested rather to what is going on in the next room, and what was the talking about these things. So when we are using the word heard or the verb heard, it means that we may be involved in that action or may not. We want to hear or we may not hear it. But when we are talking about listen, it means that we deliberately involved in the action of listening. Here, here is not a deliberate action, but listen is a deliberate action. More example, listen very carefully. That means I am talking about that you must pay attention what I am talking to you. You must listen to me. Could you speak a bit louder? If I'm going to tell you that please listen to me, you can tell me that please can you speak a little bit louder, because something I can't hear you, because something you are talking that doesn't come to my ear. So that in that context you have to use the verb here, not listen. And here also I didn't hear the phone because I was listening to the radio. So in all these cases, in all these examples, one thing is very clear, that when we use the verb here, it may be we want to hear something or may not. We may be a casual listeners, but when we use listen, it means that we deliberately engaged in that action. So now, here another important feature of this verb is when we are talking about here, it means it is a complete experience. And when we are talking about listen, it means it is not a complete experience. The something is going on in progress. To talk about experiences, the whole of a performance, speech, piece of music, broadcast, etc., we generally use here. But note that listen is mostly used to talk about experience that are going on in progress, that is continuing. That is, I am talking to you, I am talking to you and asking you to listen to the lecture. It will help you. That means this lecture or this lesson is going on, and you have to listen to it or pay attention to it to know all these things. So now, here, when she arrived, I was listening to a record of Brandl playing Beethoven, and here not was hearing in this context also, because something when she arrived, that was a continual process, and when she arrived, something was going on. That is what going on. That is the record of Brandl playing Beethoven was going on. The music was going on, and at that time, to say that something, when I am talking about something was in progress, we have to use the verb listen to. And here also, I once heard Brandl play all the Beethoven concerts. Here also, it is a complete experience. Once I heard it, I am talking about my complete experience. It may be in past or sometime in past. So when I am talking about my complete experience, I have to use the word or verb here. And here, not I once listened to Brandl play. So here I don't use I listen to the record, or I listen to the play or something or music, because it was a complete. When I'm talking about a complete experience, we have to use the word or verb here instead of listen. More example. I wish I had more time to listen to the radio. That is, something program is going on, be it FM or something is going on in the radio. If I have time, I wish I have time, I will listen or paying attention to those music. So in this context also, you do not use here. Instead of that, you have to use listen. And here also, did you hear or listen to the news yesterday? This is here in this context. I am talking about you can use both, either hear or listen to, because it is both. This experience may be a completed experience, or this news may be going on, still going on. The news is still broadcasting or going on. So in this area or in this situation, you may use or you may choose either of these verb, hear or listen to. Now, this is another very important feature of this verb here. Here is not or do not use in progressive tense. So, hearing, I was hearing is not a proper use. In British English, can hear can be used, but I am hearing is not used, because here is not used in continuous or in progressive tenses. But in case of listening, you may find the use of listening also, because listen is used in the progressive form. So here, I can hear something coming. Here also you can say I can hear something coming, but you never say I am hearing something coming. Now I am going to tell you another important thing about listen and listen to. Sometimes you may get confused while using listen or listen to. While do we always use listen to, because we usually find listen with to. But now I am going to tell you where you can use or you do not use to with listen. When it is that when listen has object, you have to use to, but when listen is used without object, you just use listen without to. Now let's see the examples. Here, when there is no object, listen is used without to. And here, listen, but you do not say listen to. And here also, listen to me, but you do not say listen me. So I hope you like this video. If you have any queries, please to comment in the comment section. I definitely reply them. So no more today. Thank you for listening, and bye bye.